Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Tim Braden, Second Legacy. You are amazing, and you have found in the wild another Tim Went on the Internet episode. This time, we're going to walk through a few things that he thought was very pertinent to our rights, and for things that you need to know to further freedom, or just have a big smile, which is just as important. Everything we've got for you is hard-earned and hard-fought with the sarcasm and humor, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Tim, I would like to hand over the wheel to you, sir.
Yeah.
You have the con.
Okay. So, yeah, I got on the internet, and I wouldn't say that this is necessarily important to our rights. This is just me being a troll, I guess. So, anyway, the first one is in number 5 there, Doc, if you can slap that up there for us. Let's take a look at this one. So, this one I thought was relatively interesting. So, we go back to the Harris interview on Fox News. And of course, the left is panning it as being the best interview of a political candidate in all history, kind of like
on the planet.
Yeah, on the planet and all of written history. Just kind of like they said that Biden crushed Trump in his debate with Trump. And then, of course, he was kicked out of power. So anyway, the left is trying to sell this as some great thing, but it was a complete train wreck. And it had 7 million, I think, people watch it. And the left is like, look, 7 million people watch this, but only so many, like 100,000 people watch the Trump interview. Right. That's because the Trump interview is not a train wreck. People like watching train wrecks.
We love them.
And it was on Fox. It wasn't like you had a whole bunch of liberals watching it. They won't even touch Fox. They're almost as afraid of Fox as they are of Trump. Anyway, so this tweet I posted because we had people out there talking about, the whole thing. And then Harris had the audacity to bring up the issue of, where did this come from, Braden? Because I'm not aware that Trump even said something like this. But Harris in this interview said something about Trump was going to use the U.S. military to harm American citizens. Do you know where that came from?
So, yeah. Yes. So there was a rally, a campaign rally where Trump was being Trump. And he basically implied that there's going to be consequences for the people who broke the law and did this to our country. He didn't openly say, well, we're going to send the military after our political opponents. It's going to be a thing. No one wants to do it, but I had to.
So he said, I'm going to enforce the law. And she turned that into, he's going to use the U.S. military against U.S. citizens.
He never said, I'm going to get the generals to go after the civilian population. Irony of ironies. Biden freaking had his DOD just sign the damn paper that we covered about, lethal force is cool now, guys. That's all right.
Yep. And that's what this tweet has in it. So let's read the tweet. This is a perfect example of the lies Harris tells. The whoppers. She's accusing Trump of wanting to turn the U.S. military against the American people. He made no such effort. However, this week's Harris's admin did just that. Her DOD authorized the military to shoot Americans. And that was what we talked about in a previous episode of Second Legacy. And that's going back to Directive 5240.01. And we did in that video, we showed that we took a previous version of the document, scanned it, searched it for the words lethal force, and nothing appeared. And then you take a look at the one they edited back on the 12th of this month, and lethal force appears twice. They have authorized the use of lethal force by the U.S. military in policing American citizens in direct violation of the Posse Comitatus Act. So why did I make this post? She's literally accusing Trump of something he never said, while she literally just did it. And this is a continuing theme with the Democrats. They project, they tell you that the Republicans are doing X when the Republicans aren't doing X, but that's exactly what they're doing. So they know it's wrong, right? They know it's wrong because they're saying the Republicans are doing it, but they're lying about that. They're actually doing it. So you can't claim that, well, they're really trying to do it for the betterment of society and it's really for the good of the people because they know it's wrong. That's why they're projecting it onto the Republicans.
Completely agree. And on another note, I would just like to say, this goose meme that you've discovered is one of my favorites. The way the goose just starts chasing people. Because if you guys have ever seen geese go at it, like chase people, it really is like that. They act like they're hyenas.
Yep. They think they're
really
tough.
Funny.
They drop that head, they hiss like, and they run with their mouth open at you. It's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. There's stupid little goose tongue flapping everywhere.
And all you got to do is turn around and kick the damn thing. And it's not like they can hurt you. It's like even if they do get to you, they can't bite you. They're funny animals.
They don't have any teeth. They're just going to gnaw on you a little bit and beat you with their wings. Anyway,
so we
continue.
We got another
That's what they
one.
have in common with the old leftist protester. Anyway.
So, I was just scrolling through X and I saw somebody post a video of this really masculine gentleman taking up axe throwing. And I realized it may just be Davey Hog just dyed his hair blonde and maybe took up axe throwing. So let's take a look at this one.
Vibe.
It is. So here we go. This is my tweet of this tweet. And it says, looky there. It seems that David Hogg, which is our famous Davey Hog, dyed his hair blonde and took up axe throwing. You go, girl. Now check out the form here. Oh, look at that. Now somebody said that that's how I throw with my left hand. So maybe the guy's left-handed.
That's how I throw with my foot. You guys are going to see my bare foot.
I mean, you got the skinny jeans. I mean, that's Davey Hog. The feminine behavior, that's Davey Hog.
Dude, the noises that you can just overdub on this. Oh my God.
and you can see the apprehension because Davey Hog's afraid of weapons. Like, don't touch it too long.
Harris. Yeah. Dude, it just never ends. Freedom.
Yeah, I know you can sit and watch this like,
oh my God, on the loop, right? The noises.
Hey, nail.
Right. Exactly. I'm a survivor. Dude,
these people.
It's so bad. Behold our opponents, fellow brethren.
I can almost guarantee I know how that guy's voting.
Independent? You think?
No.
Maybe Jill Stein?
He's feeling the joy. Just look at the joy in that throw.
I don't even think that guy has enough masculinity to be in White Dudes for Harris. I mean, like...
No, he could be the lead character.
They might cut him. They might cut him. He might not make it. He might have to go into the White Chicks for Harris vibe. You know, the Taylor Swift portion?
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. I'm a brutal dude. You took the wheel. I'm over here passenger princessing it. It's amazing.
He's got a Walls tampon in there somewhere. All right, so let's.
There it is.
There it is. I saw you do it. I saw you taking a sip, and I had to throw it in there.
Things that make you.
That's why he's walking funny. He's just using a tampon. So anyway, let's move on to the last one. So this one I thought was of relative interest. I've seen this guy post before, and he posted. Looks like somebody had either put up a sign somewhere. I don't know what this is exactly, but I've seen this before as well, the image. And so this guy posted this, and this is the last one, Doc, if you put it up, and it says, repost, repost, repost. And I also have an image I sent over, Doc, of me highlighting this guy's profile. And his profile is, I am the man. My page is 100% blue. I will only Facebook blue folks. Blue Wave, please read my bio before you post here. No DMs, no ads, no MAGA. I hate Donald Trump 100%. Okay.
So you're saying he's conservative?
Yes. This is a Trump supporter.
Nailed it.
All right. Not. So let's take a look at this little meme that he wants you to repost, because this is a staunchly communist man. Okay. He's firmly in the Harris camp. It doesn't start with gas chambers. It started with one party controlling the media.
Those darn pesky Republicans controlling all of them. CNN,
MSNBC, CBS,
ABC, CBS, NBC. Yeah, no, we have all of them.
Even Fox News to a certain degree. It's not a conservative network as some people want to paint it as. So there's one party that controls the media in the United States, folks. It ain't the Republicans. One party controlling the message. You know, kind of like having a ministry of truth, constantly campaigning on the notion that you want to control misinformation, aka free speech.
You just reminded me of something. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I might be making this up. Biden tried to put in a ministry of truth with that woman who was singing around and dancing all the time. Mm-hmm. But then it got shut down. That's weird. Anyway, continue. I'm sure it's unrelated. It's unrelated.
It's not about controlling the message.
No.
We're just trying to control misinformation, not the message. Yeah, it's all for the common good. One party deciding what is the truth. We just need a ministry of truth, folks. We even tried to have one. And dang it, those pesky fascist Republicans squashed it.
Man, dang it. Anyway, please continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry. One party censoring speech and silencing the opposition. Who does that? I remember a time, I bring this up every once in a while, where Bill Clinton decided he wanted to push a bill.
Fairness doctrine.
Yes, the fairness doctrine. So like 60 days before an election, you couldn't say anything negative about a candidate. You know.
Oh, that's weird.
We're not trying to control the message. We're not trying to do anything here. We're not censoring anybody's free speech. You just can't say it or we're going to arrest you. That's all.
That's no. But who would do that? Only those pesky Trumpies. Only those Trumpies.
Yeah, it's never the Democrats, one
no.
party trying to censor the speech. And focus here is on one party, folks, because we're going to get to that here in a second. One party dividing citizens into us and them and calling on their supporters to harass them. Maxine Waters.
Maxine Waters. Oh, dude, nice. That's exactly where my brain went.
Right? It's like this. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Maxine Waters literally stood out in a public area with cameras on her saying, go out and harass the Republicans wherever you find them.
Yep. She said, push back on them were her exact quotes. You tell them that you create a crowd, you push back on them, they're not welcome here.
Go to restaurants where they're dining with their families and harass them is what she was pushing for.
Said. Yep.
And so one party dividing us and them and calling their supporters to harass them. Yeah, I don't see the Republicans doing that. I don't see the Republicans doing any of this.
No.
It started when good people turned a blind eye and let it happen. That's true. That's a true statement. And there's a lot of truth to this statement. But the problem is this Democrat literally just word for word, verbatim, to the T, to the letter, describe the Democrat Party. This is exactly what they're doing. And the one party thing, folks, we've talked about this. The Democrats are literally pushing for a one party state. The Republicans aren't doing it, and not at least not openly. The Democrats are doing it openly. They want to get rid of the Electoral College. That's how they get their one party state. They want to stack the Supreme Court. That's how they get their one party state. They want to make states like Puerto Rico and DC, or not states. They want to make territories like DC and Puerto Rico states so they can get more liberal Senate seats and Congress seats. That is stacking the deck. That is trying to make a one party. They're trying to rig the game so they never lose another election. Why would you do that? So you can have a one party state. That's what communism requires. And communism, fascism are just ugly stepsisters. But matter of fact, Ronald Reagan said something about this.
That if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism. And what is fascism? Fascism is private ownership, private enterprise, but total government control and regulation. Well, isn't this the liberal philosophy? The conservative, so-called, is the one that says less government, get off my back, get out of my pocket, and let me have more control of my own destiny.
But that's Ronald Reagan telling you exactly how fascism would come to America. And he was right. And we've talked about this in a previous video. Fascism isn't about racism, and that's what the left always wants to make it about. Well, you're a fascist because you're a racist. Well, okay, but no. Fascism is about economic policy and about a system of government that controls everything that you do, right? It's a mix between capitalism and communism, and it's called fascism. And but anyway, so yeah, he literally described the Democrat Party, and he wants you to repost that because he thinks he got us.
Right.
This is the level of stupid we're dealing with. Yeah.
Got him. And like we said, guys, there's no question which team this guy's on.
No. And go to the tweet and read the comments. Everybody's calling him on this. It's like you're literally describing the Democrat Party. Literally.
Every bit of it, including the part where they circumvented the lawfare system law system to create lawfare, which is weaponizing our judicial and our judicial system. That's what it is. Our judicial system to completely destroy an opponent in the United States of America. That is banana republic kind of stuff.
Yep. And do you think that if Trump had not announced for the 24 election cycle, do you think that they would have been pursuing him, trying to charge him with everything, QuickBooks crimes? No, they wouldn't be. No. And they went so far as because they were trying to charge him with the stuff in New York and they couldn't do it. So they had to fabricate a felony, make one out of whole cloth. They had to pass a law in New York that will expire in a year just to get Trump, folks.
Correct. It's the worst type of political manipulation to destroy your opponent on record.
And it's right in your face. And the Democrats won't acknowledge it because they're okay with it as long as it benefits them. I would be pissed about it even if they were doing it to Democrats. But the Democrats only care about a one-party state and getting that win. They don't care. They don't want Republicans having a voice in government. They just want you in a chamber somewhere where they can just flip a switch and get rid of you. Literally. Anyway.
Yeah. It's not cute. It's not a cute look. But that was a good little troll around the internet.
Yeah. There's plenty of stuff out there to get your blood pressure up for sure.
To get your goat.
To get your goat. But yeah, so if you haven't followed us over on Twitter X, please do. It's a lot of fun over there, and it's certainly a lot of great conversations. And I'm always looking for things like this to harass the one-party state. So anyway, anything else you want to add, Braden?
No. I love when you go on the internet. By the way, guys, just so you guys know, a little window into my life offline, I'm always getting these texts like, dude, look at this all the time. Can we put this on? No.
Yeah, I
Why?
get to know a lot.
It's got 2 naked dudes and
Oh, now stop. I didn't do that.
Wait, what? What happened? Oh, that was different text thread? Sorry.
Maybe the Snicker bar upside down one was the last one to get poo-pooed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hilariously
nobody eats
amazing. It's for a different time, though.
Nope.
Nobody
Anyway.
does.
All right. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I didn't trip the moderators with this one, and we'll talk to you guys soon.